Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Survivor's Guide to Family Happiness by Maddie Dawson, performed by Amy McFadden. For Jim. Prologue. Phoebe, Tilton, and AJ, 1979. So, he was really leaving, like his parents had told him he had to, and even though she already knew he wouldn't stand up to them, she had held out the tiniest bit of hope that something would happen, and there would be a reprieve. But no. Sometime between tomorrow morning and the end of the world, Tilton O'Malley would be taken by his father to attend the University of Snobs and Rich People. But right now, he was still theirs, hers and AJ's, and it was just another oppressively hot August night, and they were running the streets. Only difference was that Tilton was wearing a wrinkled button-down white shirt with his red striped tie loosened. He'd been liberated from his parents' official preppy goodbye party for him, after all. But he was drunk and stoned and red-faced and laughing way too much, like always. He kept bumping his hip into Phoebe Mullen's as they walked down the middle of the street, trying to get her to smile at him. She did even better than smile. She lifted her arms overhead and danced her flamenco moves, singing and flipping her long red hair and swinging her hips into his friend AJ's hip instead, looking right at Tilton, daring him to react. Tilton flushed and turned away. But shit, he deserved it. He hadn't even insisted to his mom that they invite Phoebe to the party for Christ's sake. That's how bad things had gotten. He had no guts. None. Not one gut. It was weird now to think that Phoebe had once thought he might take her with him. Tilton could get her a place near the college, her and the baby. Correction, babies. The other one would be born soon. She'd even worked out a budget for them. He'd have the campus meal plan his parents were paying for, and she could get by on beans and rice and hamburger helper. He'd live in the dorm, of course, but he could come and visit on weekends, maybe even do his studying at their kitchen table. And as for money, she was only 17, but she'd start a babysitting business in the apartment, a little daycare, so she could be home with the kids.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?